Hello, my name is Barbara Bass, and I am back with another message, lesson, whatever you want to call it. I was sleeping, and then I got woken up out of my sleep with a reminder to make a video about someone who's very special. You're special because there are people watching you since, really, ever since they could. Ever since social media started, there's certain people, they're kind of like your fans. They've been watching you. Like, for most of us, for a lot of us, social media came out around our teenage years. That's when we started getting social media. No matter what age, you didn't get social media at like 8 or 9 years old. A lot of you got social media at like teenage years or older or college years or something like that. But unless you're like young right now, then maybe yeah, you had a TikTok or something. But for the most part, if you're like in your late 20s, early 30s, 40s, whatever, you got social media around teenage years. And these people have been watching you ever since you got on the scene, ever since you got on the social media scene. For some of you, that was Black Planet, Facebook, MySpace before Facebook. There was all these different apps you've been on, and people been watching you for years on these apps. And every time you delete and get a new account, they right back there where you left off at. It's like, I don't know, maybe the app got history of the people you know or something. But it's like these people, they don't go nowhere. They right there. Every time you deactivate, delete, or reactivate and go back on a social media account, they there watching you. These people is like family members. Some of them family by marriage. Like, they not even your blood, but they related to you by marriage. Like, they your stepbrothers, stepsisters, um, your aunties, uncles who you never met, but they know you. Like, for somebody specific, one of your parents or both of your parents, I don't know, is a deadbeat. But I think it's one of your parents is a deadbeat. Like, I'm talking about deadbeat as in you seen this person in a picture. I'm talking about like Bob Marley. Like, you got one picture of this person or something. Or you seen this person in person from a distance or something. I don't know. But you know what your biological parent look like. You probably never got a chance to know them, which is why they a deadbeat, because it's literally like they dead. They alive, but their heart's still beating. So they alive, but they dead because you never knew them. You never had a relationship with them. But they been watching you. Some of them, they so ashamed that they don't watch you, but their other children that know of you, they watch you. They know that story of Joseph and the robe and all that. They know you, the chosen one. That's why you the outcast or the stepchild or whatever. Some of your parents, they probably were messing around with someone they didn't know was married, or maybe they didn't know the person was married. It don't got nothing to do with you. You here. And these people know that they're related to you. They know they're your blood parent, or they know that you their blood niece or nephew. They related to you and they know it, and they've been watching you ever since you've been on the scene. Some of you, you're very talented. You're talented. You're in some kind of sports, or you're a writer or an author, or you might have a YouTube channel. I don't know. You talking about your life experiences. You talking about things, and these people watching you. They done seen you go far. They done seen you in magazines, on TV, on the news, in the newspaper. They've been watching you. And y'all, this is a true life story, man. I ain't making this up. I know somebody who's going through this right now. I'm going through this. So, and it's not with neither one of my parents, but I'm just saying, like, I know somebody that sit there and watch their biological family and know it's their blood, but don't want to take responsibility, so will sit there and lie and deny someone that is their blood that came from their own loins. That's why I just be like, where are these people going? Where do these people think they're going? When it's all said and done in this judgment day, where are you going? Knowing you done sat here for I don't know how many years watching your own child or your own family member and you ain't never reached out. You ain't never said nothing to them. They pull up on the scene trying to find you. You know all their information. But they like, how you know me? You been watching and ain't never said nothing? People around you is telling. Like, oh yeah, they've been watching you on such and such. So you mean tell me there's biological parents out here watching people whole lives, watching their children, watching people they know that's blood related to them and won't even speak, won't even say. I mean, I'm telling you, we living in some wicked times right now. And don't let you be the wife or the husband of the deadbeat. Oh my God, I know you going through hell. I know you going through hell. Because people who don't take care of their children have poverty mindset. So it ain't like, oh, you got money and you barely making it. Like all your bills paid and God is making it happen. It ain't like that. It's like you got money. Some of these people, you would think because they a deadbeat that, God would allow them not have nothing. But they don't. They be having a lot. Some of these people, they still be blessed. They be having a lot of money. They be having nice cars, lots of money. But their life still be messed up. Their life still be messed up. Like, they might have a nice home or nice properties, but all of them breaking down. They might have nice car or whatever, or nice body, but they health breaking down. I mean, it's just these people may look good on the outside, or something about them may look good on the outside, like they got it, but they don't, because first of all, some of them get their blessings from Satan. That's their father. That's why they're able to stay in a state of not taking accountability for so many years and for so long, because they don't belong to God in the first place. So that's how they're able to do that. And then they usually will marry someone who also don't belong to God. Because if you belong to God, you're not finna marry nobody that don't take care of their kids. You ain't even finna let that happen. You're gonna push that person to take care of the kids because you're gonna have the understanding that I'm telling you right now. You being with someone who is a deadbeat mother or a deadbeat father. A deadbeat mother is worse than a deadbeat father. I'm sorry. How you carry a baby for 9 months and then be a deadbeat mom? You're crazy. But I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not being judgmental because I can't judge you. I am not the ultimate judge. I don't have a heaven or hell to throw you in. I'm just saying. You are not that smart if you date someone or marry someone who don't take care of their children. What do you think they're gonna do to you? How you get them is how you lose them, and that's across the board. Some people just be holding on to demonic stuff, to satanic blessings, but it's not from God. That's why they feel okay in their situation. That's why they feel okay when not taking accountability. Because when you're convicted by God, there ain't no way you're gonna live that long without going and confronting your own blood, your own seed, your own child, or your own sibling, or whoever. You're not going to just walk around and live your life knowing that you got somebody that's related to you and not ever speak to them. These people don't even have God in them, yo. That's how they able to do what they do. They just evil. Oh, I'm just gonna mind my business. Oh, my name is Bennett. I ain't in it. Oh, I don't got nothing to do with that. Oh, it ain't my fault. Oh, she tricked me. Whatever they excuse is, it doesn't matter. They gotta answer to God for why they do what they do. Now, there are some instances where people probably really just didn't know. They got involved and they didn't know. Okay, well, you didn't have discernment. You didn't have the gifts that God gives out, the gift of discernment. I know, because I've been through it. I dated somebody who was a deadbeat. I'm talking about their child looked just like them. And they said that child ain't mine. I'm like, that child look just like you, though. What's that Mary J. Blige song? How can you deny your own flesh and blood? Gotta face reality. There could never be any more us. Some, you're hurting me. And I don't know the words, okay? But Mary J. Blige tried to tell y'all, man. How you gonna deny your own flesh and blood, yeah? You trife, man. you is trife. And then for you, those of you who know the person and you watching, you just being nosy and watching your blood relative, but ain't gonna never reach out and speak or admit or take accountability. Oh Lord, Lord have mercy. I just don't. I'll be wondering where these people going. Where are these people going? They cannot belong to God because how are they like this? How are they like this? Because people that belong to God, the fruits of our life are not this. We not no deadbeat parents. Once God convicts us, we get it together quick. These people, man, they be having a whole bunch of money, but that money got to pay for addictions. That money got to pay for health issues. That money got to pay for a lot of things that's wrong. That's for the ones that do have money. Because not all deadbeats are broke. For somebody out there, you a deadbeat. That's why your daddy was a deadbeat. God knew you was going to be a deadbeat. God gave you a daddy that's a deadbeat. I ain't talking to nobody who don't got no kids. I'm talking about somebody who got kids and you're a deadbeat and your father was also a deadbeat and it's a generational thing. It's because God probably foresaw that all of y'all were going to be deadbeats. So you got what you gave. See, people don't be knowing and understanding that God has powers to see all before it happens. So if he already knows your heart and already know every hair on your head, when it fall out, when it grows, he know everything. He probably that's probably why you got what you got. Because he knew you was gonna be the same way. Everybody got free will to change. Up, he saw you. You said that you was gonna end up being a deadbeat basically your whole life. Okay, well we're gonna have to give you a dad that's also a deadbeat. We can't give you a dad that's not a deadbeat. You don't care. Your dad's not gonna care. I don't know. People don't see stuff like that because they put God in a box. So they're like, how can God make something happen to someone? God is in control of everything, man. God is in control of everything. If you ain't got no kids and you not a deadbeat, but your parents was a deadbeat or your parent is a deadbeat, that probably happened to you because God was trying to shape your character. God needed you to come from parents who was deadbeats to make you stronger because of what he gonna make you end up being in your life. He gave you two parents that ran away or disowned you because you're gonna end up being somebody so large and magnificent that when people try to come and say, I'm his parents, I'm his mom, I'm his dad, I made him who he is today. No, you didn't. Both of y'all were some deadbeats. I don't gotta share my money with neither one of y'all. Thank you for making me. But I don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all abandoned me. You hear about these people that be making it big and then their parents come out of the woodworks that have never been in their lives. Like, who are you? Anyway, this message is taking a turn. The point of this message is There are some of you out there where there are people that you are related to by blood, by marriage, or they are your biological parents, grandparents, something to that nature, and they are watching you. They know you, they know your name, they know exactly who you are, and they are watching you. Their family members are watching you. They've been watching you ever since you made it on the scene of social media. Ever since they found out about you and that you existed and knew that you were their blood, they've been watching you. But they cowered. That's why they can't reach out and say anything to you. They cannot reach out and say anything to you. They cannot take accountability. And I don't know where these people are going. God wants to know, where are you people going? Where are you going when you die? With this type of life that you done lived and still ain't made nothing right. Not feeling convicted, nothing. Just living life whimsical. Like it's nothing to be a deadbeat. Like it's nothing. Or some of them, they got like 10 kids and they only a deadbeat to one or two, so they don't feel bad. Like, oh, I'm a dad to the other eight, but not these two. Where do you think you're going? Where are you going? That's why their life be crazy. I had someone tell me one time. Never mind, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there. That's a different story for a different day. Just be careful who you date, man. Be careful because your life will be going downhill right with them. It will be a whirlwind of hell dating somebody who is a deadbeat. You don't want their wrath falling onto your world and your life. But if you are attached to them, don't let it be somebody you just dating and fornicating with. This ain't even your husband. Oh man, you are definitely in for a whirlwind. You are in for a whirlwind. Lord have mercy. Anyway, I gotta go. Talk to you guys another time. Bye.